guys, Jackie from 21st Century Eden here, doing my second vlog numero dos, and today I'm going to be making my dad's, mi papa's, mi pinche padre's recipe for carne asada, and I'm going to be making it with the very yummy soy curls. They're not quite yummy yet. You know, they need to be rehydrated and stuff, but I will talk about that in a bit. Because I have a bone to pick with someone, a vegan bone, a boneless bone to pick. It's the only boning that will be going on here. Anyways, so with that, sorry I'm giggly. The beard is over there pretending to be slapping an ass in the air. Because that's how we roll here. Anyway, so with that, let's get started. Okay, before we start to mix everything together, I do want to clarify something about soy curls. The beard was telling me that he recently saw a comment, someone basically saying that soy curls are gross because they're crunchy and hard. Well, of course they are. They're like dry and they need loving in the form of warm liquids that are flavored like something tasty in order for them to not be hard like kitty kibble, because no one wants to eat kitty kibble. Sometimes I even wonder if cats want to eat kitty kibble. They probably would rather eat a butterfly. I don't know. I don't know what cats eat. I have dogs. Anyways, so with that, let me just say, please follow the directions if you do get some soy curls. It's pretty simple. They're on the bag. You just need to hydrate them, again, with whatever you want. And with that, let's get started. Okay, so what you will be needing is to get your soy curls, the amount that I have posted on my recipe, which the link will be somewhere. Again, I don't know where that shit goes. There'll be a link linking you to my blog for this. Dump them into a bowl or whatever vessel you want. You want to make sure you get enough hot water just to kind of coat them so they get a little bit soft. That way they'll absorb whatever you are about to marinate them with. Don't overhydrate because then they won't really absorb as much. So you just barely want to coat them with water. Warm water, hot water. And once you've done that, go ahead and add whatever else you are going to add. In this case, I'm doing my liquids first. I'm doing my orange juice. I am doing some Valentina. You can also use Tapatio or Cholula, whatever you can get your hands on. If you have baby mouth, as the beard calls it, and you're sensitive to heat, you don't have to use as much as I use because I'm kind of crazy and I'm not happy until my face is on fire and I look like Alice Cooper crying with all the heat, because that's just me. So go ahead and dump that in, and then next you'll want to get tequila. It doesn't matter what kind you use. I mean, I think I mentioned before we're cheap asses, so we just literally get the $5 bottle of Prestige because yum. Why not? And then mix that in really good. And once you've got everything coated with that, then you'll want to do your sazon packet. This is a staple in Mexican Latin cooking. You can get it pretty much at any supermarket. It's just flavoring. It's just got a bunch of different seasonings. And it's orange, so it makes everything a really nice festive color. So pour that in. You could use up to 2. I wouldn't go more than that, but for this case, I'm only using 1. And then mix that in. It will turn this into like a really bright orange color, and that's just fine because it's a festive thing. And we all like festivities. Okay, so once that's nice and coated, go ahead and toss in the other ingredients. We've got not beef bouillon powder, onion powder, and salt. And we've got some orange zest and some cilantro. And then give that another good mixy mix. And once you got everything mixed in there, there's like no chunks of onion powder or not beef bouillon. You'll want to use a bit more hot water and toss that just until they're barely swimming in some water that's got all the flavors in it. And then finally what you will be doing is getting some slices of onion thin slices and just kind of break them up and put them on top. Press them in a bit. You'll be wanting to get some orange slices again, thin slices, and top it with that. And then you will be pressing that down. And now you will want to wrap this up and put it in the fridge for about 2 hours. I like to let mine sit for 24 hours because it just gets yummier that way. But if you don't have that kind of time, 2 hours is enough. I wouldn't go less than 2 hours because then it'll be like not as good. So with that, let's go start the grill, won't we? Because we need them for the soy curls. So I'm gonna have the beard do it because he knows how to light a fire. He lit a fire in my heart. True love? Really? You don't love me. Now we drain. Because that's movie time. Anyway, so what you will want to do is just take your oranges, once everything's been marinated, your onions and everything, and just, oh no, you shall not escape, and just put them in a separate bowl. It's okay if a couple of the onion bits stay in there, it's no big deal. And what you will want is a colander and a big bowl. And so you just basically drain the juice because you'll want to. That sounds delightful. So what you want to do is just drain it, but make sure you keep the juice because you want it when you're grilling. And put them back into the bowl. Keep that aside. You will want to mix a tiny bit of oil in this just so it doesn't completely stick when you're on there. So just drizzle, not too much oil, just enough to kind of lube it up a bit. And give it a good mix. And with that, now we go out to the grill and grill this stuff. Everything onto a hot grill pan thing. Put it over the coals and just let it sit on the grill for about, I don't know, maybe a good minute before you start tossing it around, and then just maybe every minute and a half, you say?
Yes.
So once the soy curls look a bit dry and like they're thirsty, go ahead and dump some of the marinade that you reserved onto them. Give it another good toss. All right, now that the soy curls are off the grill and they're nice and grilled and smoky and super flavorful, all you'll want to do is put them on a cutting board and give them a good little chop, you know, taqueria style, chop, 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 chop. And assemble yourself a taco. That's if you are making tacos. This is also fantastic in a torta, nachos, in a bowl with a fork, or just pinch straight to your mouth. We like to get the teeny tiny little street style corn tortillas and warm them up over the hot coals because that's how I always grew up eating them, and they taste a lot better that way. Ain't gonna lie. But if you don't have access to fire in the stove, on the stove, or in a grill, you can steam them in the microwave. It'll work. It's fine. No big deal. So just assemble yourself a little taco, you know, with heaps of the Carne Asada style soy curls, a nice little pinch of cilantro, and for the breath killer, a ton of chopped onion, and then of course a little squeeze of lime because it wouldn't be complete without the squeeze of lime. And yeah, there you have a little lesson on soy curls and how they are not crunchy, they're actually good, using my dad's recipe for carne asada. And so with that, I'm gonna go off the screen and enjoy myself a taco. So shut the fuck up and eat your salad, won't ya?
It's 21st century.